Welcome back, students. Okay, so we are still busy with our statistics lectures. We're currently focusing on statistics. Today we're going to discuss outlier. And what is an outlier? Before I begin, if you're not already following me on a daily basis and you're not a subscriber and you would like to, then just press subscribe at the bottom here and you can become part of the daily walk and become stronger in your maths. Right, let's get back to outlier. So outlier, I'm not too sure if you've heard it before, but it's really not as complex as it sounds. Outlier is a number in a group of data that is either a lot smaller or a lot larger than the rest of the data. Okay? So let us have a look at some data and identify the outliers. Let's look at this data. We have a 3. And then we have some data which is pretty much connected in terms of they are very close together. We have 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. So that data looks pretty much in the same range, okay? Now we have another piece of data. We have 95. So there are two pieces here that clearly don't fit into the same piece as these green bits here. And those pieces are 3 and 95. 3 being the smallest, and it's much smaller than the regular numbers that are in the middle there, and 95 being a larger number that also is much larger than the regular numbers listed in green. So then our outliers are two different numbers. We have a very small one and a very large one that don't really relate to the rest of the data very well. So we're going to list them as the outliers here, 3 and 95. 3 would be the one that is the smaller one that doesn't relate to the data. And 95 would be the larger one that doesn't relate to the rest of the data, being this piece that's the bulk in the center. Okay, so that is how you spot outliers. You make sure that you list the data that doesn't really relate in the same area of data that you've got the majority of the data. Okay, quite simple. I'll see you in the next lecture tomorrow.